about a crucial dynamic emerging within Kenya's vibrant protest movements. Many of you might recall a video from the June protest of last year where young Kenyans directly challenged prominent activist Boniface Mwangi, declaring, "You're not our leader." Why am I bringing this up? It's because this video re-emerged on X last night, stirring quite a lot of debate. Let's take a look at that video. Right. This wasn't just a rejection of leadership. It carried an implicit accusation that he was an opportunist, trying to position himself at the center of a revolution driven by the people. And by the way, I hold no brief for Boniface Mwangi. He can most definitely speak for himself. But I'm bothered by the issue because this sentiment is not isolated. It reflects a broader distrust among young people towards what they perceive as self-serving or worse, funded activists. This generation, hungry for genuine change, often views any whiff of external funding with suspicion, questioning its impact on a movement striving for transparency and freedom from manipulative control. This brings us to a critical question. Does funding inherently discredit an activist's cause, especially in a movement that champions transparency? You see, activism at its core is about driving change, and change often requires resources. Running campaigns, organizing protests, providing legal aid, even just communicating with a broad audience, this all incur costs. To assume that activists should be inadvertently martyrs, operating solely on passion, is not only unrealistic, but also unsustainable. However, here's where the balance comes in. One word: transparency. This is my point. Since most activists always remind us that their fight is about accountability, they have an even higher obligation to make themselves accountable. This isn't just about avoiding suspicion or refuting claims of opportunism. It's about building trust within the very community they aim to serve. When funding is disclosed, it allows the public to assess potential biases and understand the full context of an activist's work. Of course, they say there's no free lunch, and so funding often comes with strings attached. But this is precisely why transparency is paramount. When funding is open, potential agendas can be scrutinized and challenged. It empowers the public to be the ultimate arbiter of an activist's credibility and to discern genuine commitment from mere opportunism. My submission on this is therefore a simple one. We must move beyond the simplistic binary of funded equals bad or visible equals opportunist. Let the activists come in all shapes and forms. The country needs that. But let them open the curtains on their funding. Then we can decide for ourselves what to believe about their motives. That is my hot button. I'm Sharon.